Assalamu alaikum. So welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, we will be discussing the target 40 marks for the mathematics for the SSLC student. So this content, whatever I am going to share today, will help you to gain at least 40 marks in the mathematics. Okay. So what are the questions in each chapter you need to practice in order to get the 40 marks which I am going to be discussing today. Okay. So first chapter is the arithmetic progression. In this you will have to study the AN formula, okay, application, how, which kind of, all the questions which are based on the AN formula you need to practice that. Then SN formula, that question, the sum of the 10 prime numbers, that kind of form equation. So I think that type of questions are there in the exercise 1. So all that exercise 1, exercise 2 you need to study. That will help you to get 3 marks. SN will be for 2 marks and AN will be for 1 mark. Now coming on to the triangles chapter, very important over here is the theorems. Learn all the theorems, that is the AA similarity theorem, Pythagoras theorem, BPT theorem. So these 3 theorems or all the theorems, I think you would have practiced till now all the theorems. So it is better to study all the theorems and be ready for the mathematics exam, which will help you to gain the 4 marks. Coming on to the pair of linear equations chapter. So in this chapter you would have to study the elimination method, solving by elimination method, substitution method. Cross multiplication method, it is not always asked, but these two are always asked. So you can study the elimination and substitution method. This question will be coming for the 2 marks for sure question. Then by solving the graphical method, 4 mark question, very important. You can study that. By just studying these 2 things you can get 6 marks. Okay. Then coming on to the circles, the 2 important theorems are there, 3 mark theorems. 2, I think 3 are there. So circle theorems you need to study, which will help you to get 3 marks. Coming on to the construction, very important. So they have a 9 marks in, if you can study construction, you will get a 9 marks. So very important, dividing the line segment into a ratio. Okay. So these are the names of the constructions which you need to study. Construction of a tangent to a circle, then construction of a triangle. Very important constructions, you need to learn that, which will help you to get 9 marks. Okay. Individual marks also is been mentioned over here. If you can see, you can practice in that way as well. Then coordinate geometry, midpoint formula and distance formula. Then coming on to the coordinates of the point, very important. These 3 questions will help you to get 4 marks. Minimum marks I am sharing over here, but maximum also you can get, because if the questions repeats, if distance formula, midpoint formula, it can be asked in some other form, then also you can get the marks. Okay. Then quadratic equations, solving by the formula method, very important. Okay. So by using that also you can get 2 marks. Then real roots, okay, by that you will get 4 marks. Then trigonometric ratios, I have mentioned the short trick to remember the formula of trigonometry in the previous video of important formulae of mathematics. So there you can check it out to study that. 1 mark will be asked from that part. Then in the statistics, mean, median, mode, very important question, and OG graph. Okay, by just studying the graphs you can get 7 marks. Okay. By solving the graphical method and by the OG graph you can get a 6 marks in the statistics. And surface area and volume, very difficult chapter for the students always. So the question based on the TSA, total surface area, lateral surface area, volume on solid shapes. Okay. So whatever questions are there based on this formulae, you can study that. Okay. By this we have covered at least So if you study these questions, whatever I have said now, you will be able to score at least for 40 marks in your mathematics exam. So this video was mainly to give you a overview on the questions which will help you to gain the 40 marks, that is the passing marks at least in your mathematics exam. Since it is a board exam, the students will be very afraid to learn the mathematics subject specially. So no need to worry, you can just practice these questions. These questions are something which will be there in any question paper. If you take it and check it out, let it be previous year question papers or preparatory papers, you will find these questions. So better you study these questions, and by these questions your first main focus should be the passing marks. Okay, for all the students who are average, below average, even toppers, you need to first practice for this 40 marks, then you can study the extra things. Okay, so this video was just to share you the targeted 40 marks, that is the passing package of mathematics for the SSLC students. Hope you find this video very helpful. Stay tuned with us for these informational videos. So Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.